Hey guys, how it going? This is ZR Spark. We are back here in another shipbuilding guide. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I have been busy working on a few ships. I at least got 2 ready. I don't know about a third, but we'll see. Today we are here in the Alliance Chieftain, but I am not in the typical Alliance Chieftain that you might think. People associate this tank as, or this ship as a hull tank, but I have personally made it into a hybrid of some sort, and we will go over it. As you guys can see, it has still decent speed. You will need an overcharged power plant, so if you're a little uncomfortable with that, I'm sorry, but this is just how the build is going to work. So let's start off with the hard points. I went with the typical setup, 3 PAs. The larges are efficient with target lock breaker and dispersal. And I think the small one is Dazzle with efficient 5 as well. I also threw a corrosive multi-cannon on there to multiply the damage. I think corrosive adds an extra 25% damage if the ship is corrosive. So pretty handy. And also 2 small feedback rails, which are slightly better than a medium railgun, actually. Not quite as good as a imp hammer, but still pretty freaking good. Also, their charge time is great, only 2 seconds, so that helps even more. For the utilities, we have a resistant augmented 5 with supercapacitor to help with the thermal resistant 5 with supercapacitor here to give it a little bit more resistance so it can balance out to all of them a little bit better. It also really does help out a lot. Arcvale really did help me with this quite a bit. I really am kind of surprised I managed to get this ship up and running, to be honest. And then we have a heavy duty 5 with supercapacitor. And then we have a heat sink launcher with ammo capacity 1. So I have 4 heat sinks. For the core internals, we have reactive armor. It's lightweight 5 with deep plating, basically to keep that weight down so the ship can keep being agile, because that's what the Chieftain is all about, is the agility. For the power plant, as I said, I had to overcharge it 5 with thermal spread. I think you can get by with overcharge 4 if you set all your powers right and maybe fiddle with the shield boosters a little bit, but it does require a bit of love. But it's really not that bad. You just maybe want to keep it away from suns and not rapidly fire the PAs. Maybe joust, or try to keep an eye on your stuff. Maybe have one of the smalls as a thermal spread or a thermal vent, maybe, or something like that. There's a lot of possibilities you can do with this ship. The thrusters are obviously dirty drives 5 with drag drives, speedy as heck. This ship is a lot of fun to fly. Like, it's really agile compared to my crates, but I still like my crates just that bit more. We got a fast FSD boot sequence 5 with strip down. The reason why it's this is because it has to turn off in order to keep everything on once you deploy the weapons. So yeah, we have life support lightweight 4 on it with a 5D. The capacitor is 6A with charge enhanced 5 with superconductance. And then we have a 4D sensor with lightweight 5. Your sensor of choice is up to you, or life support, but I personally run D because I can save on that weight. As far as the optional internals go, we have a 6A shield cell bank and a 5A shield cell bank. Both of these are rapid charge 4 with recycling cells to get as much much megajoules for each of those cells as possible. You do double bank in this ship and it does get hot, but the heat sinks usually can take care of it fairly easily. And what's nice about the Chieftain is that it comes with a 4 slot that isn't one of these military compartments, so you can put a prismatics or a smaller shield generator on it. That's what sucks about the Challenger and the Crusader, is that it doesn't come with this extra 4 slot. Because the ship is weird and it can't mount a 3-slot one on, but it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, a 4A prismatic with reinforced 5 with high cap, lovely shield strength. It has a very nice amount of mega jewels on it. I was actually quite impressed, as I said, with how well this ship turned out. Also, I got a couple of Guardian Shield reinforcement packages here. You will need the Guardian stuff to make this ship work well, in my opinion, but it does help out a lot. And then we got some 4D hull reinforcement packages here. Heavy Duty 5 with deep plating. Then we got a thermal resistant hull, or 4 for deep plating to counteract the reactive armor to help balance it out. And then we have another Guardian Shield reinforcement package here. And then a frame shift interdictor that you will have to turn off in order to deploy your hard points. But that about covers it for this hybrid Chieftain, guys. I am quite impressed, as I said, with how it turned out. It's a lot of fun to fly. I don't know if anyone's actually ever done this. I haven't seen it yet. I really am kind of surprised this is not a thing. I do know the Chieftain does really well once it loses its shields, but it's also very exposed once it does, though, too. This is a very agile ship. This is a very fun ship. It's a great PvP ship. I've used it for all kinds of battles, and it's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it. Also, if you guys have any Chieftain tips down below for anyone or for me, please leave them down in the comments. I do like to read the comments, and I do reply to them as fast as possible. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help the channel. It helps get future content. And until then, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. See y'all.